Gosh, I love this concept. It was taught to me probably 25 years ago, the boomerang effect. What does that mean? It's in everything that we do. Whatever we put out comes back. Think about a boomerang, you throw it out, no matter how far, it's going to come back to you. That's kind of crazy that that works, doesn't it? That's life. That's a great analogy for your business, for your personal life, for everything. We don't see the consequences of something negative for about 60, 90 days. For instance, you just lost 30 pounds. You feel amazing. That took a while, some a year. And then you slowly start eating again. Well, about 90 days down, you've gained it all back. Well, wow. It took forever, it seemed, to get it off, but it came back quickly. That's the boomerang effect. It works in opposite of what we think. So on the negative things, let's say, for instance, in your business, you have a prosperous business. It's growing like crazy. Everything is going your way. And you suddenly stop working. You kind of get complacent. You sit down. You stop doing all the things that you did to get there, to get to that rank. It could be like triple diamond. You worked so hard to get there. You were out every day. You were talking to people. You were on social media. You were just on fire. And so you got there and you're like, I've arrived. And you stop doing the things that you did to get there. Well, it's not going to show up right away. It's not. 30 days will go by, you won't really see the effect of that. 60 days go by, not really. Your check is pretty much hovering right where it was. 90 days, you start to see a shift. People start to drop off. Your check starts to go backwards. And you're thinking, well, wait a minute. This is not the way it's supposed to work. Well, who said that? That our business is just like any business. It's like anything in life. It does cause the boomerang effect to come into play, which means you stop doing the things that you did. And this is tough love, and we need to own this. And therefore, the consequences are things are moving in the wrong direction. Now, here's the opposite of this, the boomerang effect in the positive. It takes longer to see the effects. Why? I don't know. It's just the way life is. So you get started, you start reaching out to people, you're planting seeds. This was me. 6 months in, my first business, I had done nothing, therefore no results. When I decided to get started, I worked hard that first 30 days. I was like on it full time, really, hours, as many hours as I could put into it. All right, here's my results. $15.78. That was my first check. And I'm like, whoa, hey, at least they paid. I stayed positive. All right, I kept building. The next month, 200. Yay, moving in the right direction. The next month, 700. All right, I'm planting seeds. Am I rich? By any means, no. $748 on that third month of actual working. Now, a lot of people would say, dang, Pam, you put in a lot of hours for that, maybe 8 hours a day, and that's all you made? Well, yes, but I knew that the boomerang effect was in play for me, that I was in the seed planting time, that it was all about putting the information out there, talking to as many people as possible, working with the team that was working, planting the seeds within them, helping them grow, giving back to them. And then that fourth month, I hit my goal of $1,000. Now, here's something interesting that happened. That was my goal. And the next month, I was right at that goal as well, a little over $1,000. Now, my sponsor called and he said, what was your check? He was so excited to hear. And I said, it was right at 1,000. And he said, well, that's what you made last month. And I said, yeah, but that's my goal. And he said, yeah, but why didn't you double it? You were more than doubling every month before. And I'm like, well, I don't know, but how did it know to stop? Because I was doing just enough work to keep it there. That's what was going on. Again, the boomerang effect. Whatever I was putting out was coming back. And so I went to work again. Like my hair was on fire. I'm like, I'm doubling this. And the following month I did. And then I kept going and I kept putting in the work, kept talking to the people. Some people were leaving, some people were coming. I just knew that if I did the work, if I showed up 100% every single day, it didn't matter if anybody else did. I knew that if I did, the boomerang effect was in play. It's a universal law that it would come back. As you reap what you sow. I understand it. I get that. It's perfection. And so I've learned in the last 25 years that whenever my business is not going in the direction that I want, that I need to look at me and what am I throwing out there, because that's what I'm getting back. If I'm throwing out sloppiness, if I'm throwing out complacency, if I'm throwing out I'm not working, if I'm throwing out I'm not following up, that's what I'm getting back. No follow-up, no work, no check. It's going to go in the opposite direction. Don't you love this? See, this is all about giving you your power. This is not about anyone else. This is about what are you throwing out there. That's what you're getting back. So it's all in your hands. It truly is. So make sure that you stay aware of what you're doing. And when your business starts to go in the direction that you don't want it to, then take a look at what you're doing. It's a telltale sign. Have fun with the boomerang effect. It'll go to work for you too.